Well, good evening to you, friends. Greg and Liz here with you on this Thursday evening. We're going to start with, for the first time, school leaders in Baker are explaining how a loaded gun ended up inside one of their schools.
The incident led to an employee being arrested and fired, and it's raising serious questions about campus security. Perry Robinson is here to explain more. Perry.
Hey guys, leaders at a community meeting tonight explained that campus safety is their top priority, and they believe what happened was an honest mistake.
Ever since an employee was caught with a fully loaded handgun in a bag at Baker High School this week, parents and the community have begged the question, how and why did this happen? Tonight, school leaders sat down with us to explain.
When there's a breach of any type, we go back and look at it. All right, what happened? Why did it happen? What can we do to make sure it doesn't happen again?
You might remember the charter school group Helix took over the Baker school system this summer to help improve their low-performing scores. At a community meeting tonight, its president and CEO, Preston Castile, talked about the incident. Castile defended his former employee and called what happened a mistake.
He absolutely had no ill intent as it relates to this incident.
Castile says the employee, Cameron McMorris, works a second overnight job where he carries a handgun. And apparently, the bag he uses for that job is the same bag he uses and brought to Baker High. At some point during the school day, another teacher noticed the gun and made a report.
He works another job where he may believe that it's important for him to carry a handgun. He had it in his bag, as I understand that, forgot it was in his bag and brought it onto the campus.
But perhaps one of the biggest questions is how did the gun make it past all points of security? Castile says McMorris did go through a metal detector that day, but the machine did not alert. Castile admitted their security failed in that moment, calling it unacceptable and promising the issue will be evaluated and addressed.
Mechanical devices don't work. Sometimes something doesn't get picked up, and we always want to make sure that we are protecting everybody here. But sometimes things don't get picked up, and in this particular incident, it didn't.
And despite what he considers a lapse of judgment, Castile says they had to fire McMorris. State law says you can't have a firearm within 1,000 feet of a school.
Very sorry for the young man, but again, we want to make sure that we follow the law and we're protecting our students and our faculty at all times.
Well, McMorris was arrested on one count of carrying a weapon in a firearm-free zone. Guys, back to you.